missed everything.
He started.
And then you showed up to his birthday party talking about you got some presents for him, bro?
Okay?
Bro,
All the
come on,
he's
King.
been here for him. He's
on,
been
man.
here for King. He's providing.
That's my son now.
Okay?
This is my son now. You ain't been here.
You need to leave.
You ain't been here. This is my son now. Come on, Keisha.
You really make yourself look bad right now. You making yourself look bad right now.
Bro, you doing, bro, hold on. Bro, you doing it in front of your son. But you doing this in front of him, though. Come holler at you about what? What's up? Bro, you ain't been here. What you mean? You ain't been here.
You tripping. You coming up here after how long?
You ain't even picking the
After
phone
how
up.
long?
Talk to me.
Look at his face. He barely remembers you.
Hey, he said, what's up to me? He know what's up.
God, you're not taking King out of here. I promise you that.
You're not doing it to him. You're not doing it to him. Leave.
You tripping, boy. Hey.
That boy know who been here. That boy know who been here for him, and you ain't been here for him.
Hey, King.
Hey, you call him all you want. He ain't coming out here.
Hey, King. Hey, boy, come on. Hey,
He ain't coming out here.
boy, you tripping,
ain't
boy.
coming
My
out here.
son's birthday, boy, for real, boy. Hey, boy.
That's my son now. Where you was
Birthday,
at?
for real.
Go back to wherever you was at. Every time you come over here with this, go back to where you was at. Go back to where you was at.
You got to really do this for son's birthday. Huh? Baby, boy, who you talking to, both ways?
Nah, me.
You talking to both ways?
Nah, she talking to me. She talking to me. She not your baby no more. She not your baby no more, and King not your baby no more. I got both of your babies now. I got both of your babies now. I got both of your babies now.
Well, you know I got the bread, boy.
We're not doing
I'll
this.
expose you.
We're not doing this.
Well, you know I'll
We're not
expose
doing
you,
this.
boy.
How did he even know? Hold on.
Hey,
How did he even know we was over here?
Hey,
Yourself.
hey, you know I got the Texas, boy. Hey, boy, I'll expose it, y'all. Hey, why I send everything, why I send it to him. Bro, last week and everything, hey.
I've seen enough, man. I can't keep advocating in any way, shape, or form for guys any more than I already have based off of the evidence that we've seen on a regular basis. The problem in a lot of these instances, comes back to the woman. You can see that the woman is toxic in the video, right? And it's too much going back and forth. So many red flags in this video. The first red flag is the simp, right? Because the simp is the reason why these women feel so empowered to even be able to have these conversations in the first place. They understand that, they can do whatever it is that they want to do. They can be whatever it is that they want to be. And then they always gonna have a dude that's gonna come back and save them from themselves and is going to sit there and act like that is your kid. Man, that is not your kid. You should never have put yourself in that position in the first place. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be transparent with you. I have to absolutely tell you the truth. When you decide that you want to get involved with a woman that has had a kid by another man, you are marrying not only him, but you're marrying her and you're marrying that kid that then don't have any kind of obligation to you in the first place. As a matter of fact, you can adopt that kid, right? And then say, hey, this is my kid. Even though it has no genetic ties to you, cool. You can adopt that kid, and if she decided to divorce you, then you're gonna be responsible for child support as though it was your original kid. Then you're gonna be going back and forth, having a conversation, trying to solve for a toxic woman that continues to put herself in toxic spaces. And then more importantly, that's not your kid. So if a dude at any point decide, and I don't know the backstory behind this, nor do I care, right? It's the circumstance that's toxic that people continue to put themselves in. And at any point, if this man wants to get involved with that kid, like that is his kid. That is his kid. And nobody is holding the woman accountable. Nope, she just found another super simp, right? And you can tell, like, it's all of the context clues that was there as far as this guy being the super duper beta male that is going to come in and rescue you from yourself. And he's sitting here putting his hands on the head, come here, king, and all of this other type of stuff. Man, listen, bro. If it was me, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even gonna put that on myself. That is a curse to me. That is a curse. And as long as you continue to allow for women to be able to operate the way that that woman was operating, because nobody is really having conversations about the toxicity of the woman. Nobody is having conversations about her putting herself in that position in the first place. But I'm not gonna lie, the most annoying part of that video is to hear that other dude. I'm not even sure if he was married to her or not. It doesn't even matter. It's to hear the other dude, you know what I'm saying, sitting here having the battery being put in his back. And the woman, and you gotta pay attention to the context clues. The woman is literally putting the battery in this man's back in order for him to really, really feel empowered. Now, if the dude would have hauled off and stole on him and beat the fuck out of him, then, you know, then it would have been, we calling the police is getting toxic or whatever. Thankfully, the other guy held his, you know what I'm saying, held frame. And he actually shouldn't have been sitting there arguing back and forth with them, because, you know, at some point you just gonna probably have to get the legal courts involved or whatever, so on and so forth. But if a dude want to see his kid grow up and a dude want to add value into his kid's life in any way, in any capacity, that should be embraced. It should absolutely be embraced, as long as the kid is not endangered, which is not even to the whoever the simp to determine. As long as the kid is not in danger, what do you care? That ain't even your business. Where your kid at? He should be focused so much on himself, his own situation, and his own kid that he shouldn't even have anything to say with regard to what it is that they got going on with something that she opened her legs. Think about this for a minute. Let's paint the picture. At some point, she told that man, I love you. And she was with him long enough in order to really be able to validate that. And she opened her legs up to him, and he bust her down. And he did every single thing that he wanted to her, physically, emotionally, to the point to where she decided she wanted to have this man's baby. She wanted to have this man's baby. It was a seed that grew out of her and then manifests itself in the form of an entire human being, right? That is his seed that is growing. And at some point you walked in and said, hey, I like the mother of that seed, so now it's my seed. And I'm gonna fight you if you decide that you wanna help this seed that you helped plant grow up. At one point, even animals understand dominion over the thing that you've created. But y'all continue to go ahead and walk down this path. You know, it's hard to advocate for men that don't advocate for themselves when it comes to doing the things that's the most responsible, and not even participating in the game. I think that guys should stop participating in the game, because all we doing is giving validation to women to continue to perpetuate bad behavior. Now, we got to hold them accountable, especially now that they equal. But these dudes that keep allowing for these women to put the battery in their back, and now they finding themselves in this situation, is disrespectful, it's unfortunate, and I hate to see super simps and fathers going back and forth when nobody is actually holding the woman accountable. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm curious as to what it is that y'all think in the comments.